So hey world, welcome to my channel and welcome to The Ones Who Live episode 6. The last time review. So I was supposed to do this video last week, but then I had a busy week, so I ended up not recording because I usually record in 2 days, like 5 videos and then other 5 videos, so that I have 2 videos for each day. But I didn't record the second day, so the other 5 videos, and the Walking Dead video, which was supposed to come out last week. But because it was the last episode, I'm like, I could leave it to next week, which is today, because I was a little bit sick. I was always blowing my nose. It was so fucking red, so full with snot. Is that a word? I guess. And so I couldn't record, and I wouldn't record. Like, that was disgusting. So I'm like, yeah, because it's the last episode, I was like, yeah, I'll save it to next week. But yeah, so it was the last episode, and I want to start off by saying that it was all I wanted. It was all I fucking wanted. Obviously, I wanted more episodes, but that episode was perfection, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it was perfection. I will. Because it had, like, everything I wanted. Like, let me see my notes, because I haven't seen my notes since I watched the episode, so let me get my shit together. But yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. So, I mean, I guess I can start off with them going into the CRM. I guess the episode starts off that way. It starts with them together, like they're having sex, which good for them. Like when they do reunions in a show, like people have been apart for so long, this is what they always should do. Like they were always kissing and having sex, and it's like, period. They've been apart for, oh my god, excuse me. They have been apart for years. So it's like, yeah, you better get that D, michonne. But yeah, so Michonne goes to Jadis's bedroom, and she was looking for the file, and then she was looking at the cat, and I was like, what? And I actually saw a painting of Gabriel, so she had a painting of Gabriel there, which is weird, because if they would have went to her room, they would have found the painting of Gabriel. And I was like, she was so worried about Alexandria and them finding out, but then she has just a painting of them. I mean, of him there. So, yeah, that was weird. But then she was looking at the cat, and I'm like, why are you looking at that? And then the file was in the cat, and mind you, that was like, you could see through the cat. So that's how she saw the file, because she could see through the cat. So anyone that would have went to her room would have found the file. So, like, that was not a good hiding spot, girl. But yeah, Michonne got really upset when she was ripping the paper, and she got really upset, and I'm like, I didn't quite understand why she was like crying. Maybe it's because she was upset at Jadis because, she put everything at risk, yeah. And then I thought that was so funny because Michonne was at the door, and then someone puts an envelope and it hits her foot. And I was like, oh my god, they're going to know someone is there. And then the person got in and she killed them, and I'm like, Cause I was like, is she going to kill them? Is she not? But I mean, they went there to kill everybody, technically, right? So, yeah. Because that's one thing that I realized in the beginning of the show. That since they said that everyone from the CRM would be at that place together. Oh. Well, I'm always dropping the cap of my pen. I'm always playing with my fingers, and Anyway. And so what I said from the beginning was, if everybody's going to be at the same place, if we're going to take out the CRM, that's going to be the best day. Because they're going to be at the same place. We just got to kill everybody all at once. And guess what? That's what they did. So then Rick had that whole talk with the guy. I didn't point out his name. I didn't put his name there. So I don't remember his name. But he was saying the worst thing that Rick did. And I was like, he bit someone's neck. And I was like, yeah, that was the worst thing he did. And then he literally said that, and I'm like, he literally said what I said. I'm like, but yeah, that was the worst thing. So I think everybody remembers that, you know. Okay, so then continuing the conversation. Like, he was talking about the plan, and at first I didn't understand. I had to go back in the episode and watch the whole conversation again, and the thing that Michonne was watching, the presentation of the children, because I didn't understand at first, and I'm like, let me go back and let me make sure I understand, because this can't be that hard. And so basically what they were saying is that they were gonna destroy the other city, because it was three cities, so the three circles of the symbol of the CRM, and they destroyed the first city, which was in World Beyond. And in World Beyond, we knew that the CRM destroyed its own city, I guess, because it was basically their city. So they destroyed the city and killed, I think it was 9,000 people, because they didn't want to waste resources there. Like, that was so dumb. And now they were going to destroy the other city, which was Philadelphia, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the third city was. I think it was that one. And so the summit where they were all together was to show everyone the plan and make sure they followed the instructions when they were to destroy the second city. And then there was one city left, and then the people of that city, which were basically the soldiers, were gonna go around the country and see other communities and kill them for their resources. Oh wow, that sun is pretty. Oh, look at my face. The sun is just shining. Wait. Oh. Oof. Flashbang. Jesus. There was an eclipse. I think, was it? Did the eclipse already happen? I don't know, but it's really pretty now. Look, wow. Anyway, so they were gonna destroy the city, and they were just gonna save some children. I don't think it was even all of the children. It was just some. I guess for the future. I don't know. Because he was saying that because of the zombies were spreading diseases, and the human beings only had like 14 years left on the planet. And I'm like, how could you ever know that? And all of the resources that they spend killing people and destroying the cities and all of that, they could have killed the zombies. Like the big hordes, instead of using the gas to kill people and creating the gas, manufacturing it, using the helicopters, wasting fuel, you know how many zombies they could have killed with all of those resources? Like, girl, it would have been a lot, and they would help a lot of people. But no, they want to kill everybody and keep the resources because they're scared they're gonna die. Like, oh my god, that's so fucking dumb. But anyway, Michonne then was upset. She was signaling Rick. Then he had to lie that it was Pearl calling him. And I'm like, what are we doing? And then there was all of these flashbacks of things that happened. Even when he said he bit the guy to save Carl, those flashbacks, it was all so cool. And then when he said to swear on the sword, and he was like, no, like he immediately knew that Rick was not going to swear and was not going to be on his side. He was like, no. And then Rick was like, with a knife. And I'm like, yes, we're fighting. But like that build up of the flashbacks of all of the things Rick did, Rick and Michonne, and even all of the characters. There was a lot of flashbacks of like everyone, basically, of all the things they did to protect each other and protect the Alexandria and their communities. And then the music, all of that build up, and then he's like, nope. That was so perfect. It was literally so perfect. And then he killed them with the sword, and he was like, oh, that's the sword that kills or gives life, something like that. And then he stabbed him in the hand, and then when he pierced through his heart, it was so cool, like that shot of like this. It was really cool. And so then we had the elevator scene where he had the body in like that box stuff, and then that guy appeared, they fought, he killed him, and mid-fight it was when I remembered that he had the fake hand, and so when he was hitting hitting him, I was like, damn, Rick is strong. And I was like, oh yeah, it's because of the fake hand. Like, he fucked up his face. Like, that guy is dead. But yeah, then when they were destroying the thing, what I didn't understand was they used the zombies and the grenades, and they used the zombies basically as timers, so that when they walked, they were gonna pull all the pins of the grenades and that would explode. But what I didn't understand is that in that tent was the gas that they were gonna use to kill everybody, like the gas that melts people. And so when they put the grenades and they put the zombies, I didn't understand the plan because I didn't remember. I think they said it, or they said that the weapons they were going to use were in the tent. It was something like that. But after it exploded, which I love the explosion, and then the view from the outside and all of those people, like all those chairs, that boom, that was perfection. I love explosions. That was really good. When that exploded and I saw the green stuff, I'm like, oh, that was the gas. And so they used the grenades to explode and then spread the gas. So not only the explosion killed some people, then the gas killed everyone. So yeah. And then I was really worried about Rick. I mean, I knew they were not going to kill him, but it's still that stress, you know. He was literally filled with zombies. Like, they were all on top of him, and I'm like, oh my god, what are we doing? And then Michonne was not helping because she was fighting with Pearl. And I'm like, what? And then he put the grenade, and I'm like, excuse me, what the fuck are we doing? Are we going to kill Rick? Or what's happening? And then the way it exploded, I think, so he put 2 zombies on him to protect him from the grenade. So the grenade killed the zombies that were in the front, and then he had those 2 to protect them, and then he pushed them back, and then he killed them. Which he was able to, like, held 2 zombies while the grenade exploded, and they didn't fall on him, or they bit him. I don't know. It's Rick, so, you know, we got skills. And then Michonne thought he was dead. I thought he was dead, and then he wasn't. And she was saying, love doesn't die, love doesn't die. And then Pearl was like, oh, but this was the right thing to do. Blah, 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 blah. And then Michonne stabs her, and then she was like, oh, okay, here's the mask. You're right. Go do whatever you gotta do. And I was like, just 2 seconds ago you were saying that they screwed your plan and what you were gonna do was the right thing. And now because you got stabbed and you're gonna die, now they're right? Was it really that necessary for you to die to understand that what they were doing was right? Was it? I don't think it was. But yeah. I mean, I guess, and then Pearl dies, so basically every character they introduced died. All the new characters. And then we got Rick and Michonne. You know. Rick and Michonne. And then they were like, there was that narration that the new city was gonna let new people in, and people that wanted to get out, they could. People that wanted to come in, they also could. So that was good. And then I thought the episode was gonna end, but I knew there was gonna be some kind of reunion. But I knew that was not gonna be in Alexandria. I think I said this on a video, but because Alexandria was a whole scenario, a whole set, you know, with all of the props, the decoration, everything. So I didn't think they would go to Alexandria, and I was right. They filmed it like in the middle of a field, and I'm like, okay, it's pretty, but it's like it's in the middle of nothing. So where are y'all? Like the fuck? But then when Judith came running, she was so big because when The Walking Dead ended, she was still small. And so I still had this idea that, but obviously in real life, she kept growing. And I love that they use the same actress. I really love that because they could have changed it. I mean, they could have, but for one appearance, I didn't think they would. And I'm glad they didn't. It was the same. But she was so big, and her reaction, her like reuniting with Rick, it's like, I knew you were alive. And she was like thanking Michonne. It's like full circle because I was there when Michonne left to go find Rick and she was talking to Judith on the radio, and now to see them all come together, it was just perfection. And then with RJ, it was a little, you know, odd. Like Rick was like staying behind. He was worried, and I'm like, oh no. But yeah, now they're gonna well, live happily ever after, I guess. I don't know if they're gonna do like a spin-off, another, or I feel like now a movie would work because it's like merge all of the remaining shows, all of the remaining characters, and do a big ass movie. That would be good. Combining Daryl's, Maggie's, and this show now. But I guess you would need an enemy, so, and they just took out the biggest enemy, so I don't know. But they could still have a lot of communities. I don't know. We gotta see what Daryl season 2 is gonna bring. Dead City. I don't know what Dead City could bring because it was just like Dead City because they were going into the city to rescue Herschel. So I don't know what they're gonna do with season 2. Even with Daryl, I don't know. Maybe more of the variants or the outbreak. I don't know because they still need to connect the after credit scene from World Beyond. Yeah, that's still they still didn't make a connection to that. But yeah, I'm excited for the next seasons. This one was short. It was just 6 episodes, but it was really perfect. Honestly, my favorite episode is still episode 4. It is, but right after is episode 6. It was really perfect. It was such a good conclusion. When I say perfect, it was literally perfect, beginning to end. Beginning to end. It was just amazing. But yeah, I loved doing these reviews. I will be doing reviews for Daryl when it comes out because it's gonna be the Book of Carol. I'm so excited to see my mother Carol again. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna be doing not World Beyond, Dead City. I was gonna say World Beyond. But yeah, if we get new shows, I will probably be doing reviews for that too. And for now, it's for The Walking Dead. I'm not really watching any other shows. I'm gonna be watching Heartbreak High season 2. Look at the sun again. I'm gonna be watching Heartbreak High season 2. Chucky part 2 of season 3 is coming out, so I could do reviews for those. But I don't know. We'll see. Because this is a new show, we're here from the beginning to end. If I start Chucky now, I'm just gonna be doing a review in the middle of season 3, and so I don't think that makes sense. Heartbreak High, I could do a review for the whole season because the whole season comes out in the same day. So, but I don't know. I feel like a season is too much to comment on in one video. I don't know. So I might not do that. We'll see. I'll decide and then I'll tell y'all. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment what you think about the show. I really loved starting these reviews with this show, and I'm excited for the new seasons of the other shows. And I'm really glad I decided to do this little series. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, then leave a comment, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.